What up, guys? Yeah, I'm back. Sorry I'm late. I had to make sure everything was okay before I went on live. I know I'm late, and plus I'm pooped. I'm more tired than normal, so yay. It's good that we're here, though, for sure. Because it's been a while. So, yeah. I mean, I've been doing live streams off of my Instagram because that one's easier than over here. So, I mean, it'd be how it be. I can tell my hair is growing and it's so weird. But I kind of like how my hair actually looks right now. I don't know. It could be just because like how the front was cut when I got it cut. I don't know. But like I'm feeling the hairstyle. I don't know. I painted my nails. They look horrible, but yeah. Hey Mark, welcome in, bro. You're the first one here. Yeah, I gotta pin the comment. It's been so long since I did a live stream. I forgot that I pinned people's comments when I first come in. That's how far along it's been, since then. Plus, I'm gonna take this off. I put it on so so I can move everything for this. So like it's hilarious, but yeah. No, yeah, I know because I've been doing live streams off of my Instagram than here. So like that's also why. So I have been doing live streams. I just haven't been doing it obviously on the YouTube channel. And I already pushed it back because what the original plan was that like Megan was gonna sleep over. She didn't. We went to the Big E and I didn't know when we were leaving and then when we were gonna get back home. So I was like, you know what? No. And then I got very like stressed out. I was not feeling well last night. I got sick. So, I mean, anxiety and stress is a bitch. And plus, well, not only that, because like I ate a lot of food, and then when I got home, I ate more food because I just wanted to eat. So I literally feel like a fat butt, honestly. But yeah, so yay. But yeah, so like it is what it is, and plus I broke down at work recently, so they sent me home. So it's been hard. It's getting hard again. So I did start journaling again. So yeah. Either way, hold on. Yep, that was Megan. Cause she texted me like 2 seconds ago. Plus, I got some new stuff, so thank God. What do you mean, Mark? Sorry, I fully read that. I really got to get glasses. I don't know where my black glasses are. I don't know. I lost them. They're in the house, but I lost them. So, yeah. And I also have the dipper hat. I got this a while ago. They brought it back to Hot Topic, so I finally got it. So when I saw, I'm like, finally, it is time to get it. So I'm probably gonna be wearing this on Halloween for sure. This is so soft too. Uh no, they just sent me home. Like where I work, they don't have sick leave and stuff like that. So like you call out, it is what it is. Or if you like right or you schedule time off, like you don't get it's like you don't get paid vacation, but like well, I mean, they give you extra hours before you have like if you're gonna have like a whole week off, like you ask for a whole week off, hours prior to that before you leave for like that long. But if you only request like a day or two off, they're not it really just depends. But like I have been getting overwhelmed at work because we've been very, very busy. And then they asked me to do stuff when I'm trying to get other stuff done that I was doing prior, and overwhelms me because I'm already overwhelmed with everything else. Also, there's been a lot of like customers coming in that are kind of mean. So it's hard for me because like not only that, but I've been working a lot recently, so I haven't had time to go out and record anything for like the longest time. So whenever that happens, it makes me overwhelmed and spiral. And I haven't even started to work. Like, I mean, I have started to work on the Urbex video that I collaborated with Noah on. I started it. I didn't get that far. I was trying to do it earlier. I've been very tired because I've been stressed out. I legitimately did get sick last night, but it was a combination of anxiety, it was a combination of being stressed out, it was a combination of me eating a lot, and it was also a combination of me like eating like cuz I had like fried dough as like an example. I had cheese fries as an example, not too much, but I had some cuz Megan got it. So like I was kind of like I was eating it more than she did, but bottom line, like we also had lemonade too. So like I don't know. I don't know. So I feel trust me, I feel that mark 100% because like um there was a guy who came in recently when I was trying to get orders done, and that's one of the things that set me off that night. So it was Friday night, I was working and I couldn't do closing and I was set to work closing. So it's from so I got in at 4 and then I would be getting out around 10. I had to leave because I couldn't stop crying because like not only that, but like I was hearing it from like everywhere at once. And then it's like I feel kind of like a piece of dirt practically because like I am well one I'm human, two I have ADHD. So like it like I get overwhelmed at work a lot, but I also love working and I do love working there. I love my job so much, but when it gets to that type like when everybody's just like coming at me all at once, it makes me falter. I get so overwhelmed that like I can't stop myself from being upset. And it when it gets like that, when it happens so often, I like it's hard to explain, but like I get so overwhelmed that I can't function normally. Either either I get very irritated and rude or it's me just getting very sad and I can't like I look grumpy and then like I can't do anything and then it's just like when people come up and just start talking to me and I like and then people get mad at me when I don't respond is because I'm just trying to use my energy to get stuff done. Let me do that cuz if I do not do that cuz like I understand that they want to get answers on me but I cannot give them the answers at that point in time because I'm just that upset. So like people have to give me space when I get upset like that until I feel at least a little bit better and I'm able to keep myself calm. When I get overwhelmed, it's hard it's hard for me to keep myself calm. And then depending on whoever is around me, it's also hard for them to keep me calm and for them to keep themselves calm. So it's just like it really sucks. And then there's family and personal stuff going on a lot. So like there's a whole bunch of stuff going on that it is just hard for me. And then it makes it hard for me to edit and work on my videos because then I don't have enough energy because like I'm getting very, very tired again recently. So like at the same time, it just sucks because it like it honestly doesn't even matter what I do at that point, you know. Um, so yeah, I don't even know. But hopefully you're doing well, Mark. I want to know how you're doing, honestly. So and yeah, customers can be interesting. Not all of them are bad, but like when we get very very busy like that, it I get overwhelmed so much and so easily that it's just hard. Especially again right now, there's a lot going on in my personal life, and I've been doing a lot more videos and I have been online more, but it's just my way to deal with it. Because there's either me being online a lot or it's just me being straight up like radio silent, is that as I'm saying. It's either or, there's no in the middle practically. And if there is, it's not like that much. Like it just sucks, but like I'm also kind of gravitating back to what used to help me cope when I would get like this. So either way, and then pretty soon I'm going to be getting my permit, so I'm like excited, but like driving is a very big change. I'm just trying to deal with it the best I can, and with everything else going on, like again, it's a happy change, but it does stress me out because it's a big change, it's a new change, it's like, an era turning an era, if that makes sense. It stresses me out, but like sometimes it's in a good way and then other times it's not because like I'm afraid that I might not get my permit. I'm afraid that I might not even get my license because I even saw a thing on online, which was Instagram when practically, because that's the most thing that I'm on is practically Instagram. But like so I saw it and then it's because they're doing like a driving thing, so like teenagers, regular teenagers versus people with like ADHD, teens with ADHD, like saying like, well, they get into uh car crashes more often as example. Like technically I'm a very cautious driver, but that would also lead me into getting in an accident because I'm being overly cautious. Like I have a thing where I overdo things, or it's just like me over, either I don't overdo something or I'm doing something w- underdoing it, if that makes sense. So it's again, it's either or. It kind of sucks. So yeah, I bet that's good. At least it wasn't like too bad. I mean, it is and it's not because like I'll have more freedom when I can drive for a lot of things. It's just the transition, it's everything around me being able to drive. That's not the driving part isn't really the problem. It's just like everything that is about to, because again, it's going to be a big change. I don't know how well I'm going to be able to do that. And then with everything else going on, as I was saying before, it's an overwhelming thing because again, it's a positive change, but my brain is freaking out, especially because like again, in the household that I kind of grew up in, was like you'd go from safe, drastic stress, something big going on because my dad isn't the best person ever, and he's done a lot of bad stuff towards me and my sister. And my dad has more than one kid. He has 6 kids, possibly. He even said that to himself that he might actually have more, honestly. But like he's done so much and we grew up in a very stressful home environment. I had to literally watch domestic horribleness growing up, and I'm so used to being extremely stressed out, not only at home, but I would go to school and then, like there's a lot of stress there too because I was bullied a lot because a lot of people couldn't understand me and how my brain works. Not only that, I was practically like the weird kid in the back. That was technically me. I am not making that up. And it's not like it's not like the aesthetic, when you watch on like media or like some people come off as like, quirky online. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about like I am technically the weird one because of my likes and dislikes compared to a lot of other people who consider themselves to be weirder in the back because like it's not just one level of it. There's different levels of it in order to understand. So like at the same time you have to wrap your head around a whole bunch of things, and a lot of times I get overwhelmed because my brain doesn't shut up, which explains why I'm a blabber a lot of the time. And to a lot of people, I'm just very quiet and I don't talk much. Also, but like again, it's a whole drastic thing. So like when I'm around certain people, it changes every time. But also a lot of people are like that, but also there's different aspects of different varieties of that, if that makes sense. Which also explains why I'm like this every time I'm talking too. So I am sweating to death. God Jesus. I love my flannels, but like sometimes because like the humidity is bad. It can be, but also again, you shouldn't stress yourself out for the way your brain works. Is that's what I'm trying to say because a lot of people with ADHD aren't being able to be understood because of not one because of a lot of misinformation that's being put out on the internet. And every person with ADHD is different because there's all different levels of it. Not only like inattentive, hyperactive. I forget what the third one is. I think the third one is like both of them combined. And then not only that, but like ADHD and autism are on the same spectrum. So some people can actually have both autism and ADHD. Sometimes I literally do think that I might have both, so I could be misdiagnosed when I was a kid. But like my ADHD used to be so bad, I used to just sit there and space out, which I still do because it's a coping mechanism. So like I also have I forget what it's called. It starts with an M, but it's a daydreaming thing, which is also like a mental illness that is which is also associated with ADHD and autism as well. It's just kind of a way for us to cope, but it's also frightening and it can be very mentally draining because it can also have a positive aspect and a negative aspect. So, especially when you're used to things going wrong all the time, you make sure that it's like you still stay positive, but you keep the negative mindset in. So like you don't considering to stay positive. So like say if something really bad happens, you kind of felt the negativity before it happens, therefore you don't feel as bad. So it's not as drastic. Then when you kept being positive about something and then when it goes drastically bad, it that hurts worse versus having both mentalities that there's a possibility of it going positive and there's a possibility of it going negative. And I felt both parts there. Sorry. I keep miss sorry, I keep blabbering. Sorry. I just like to explain to you at the same time. Yes and no, Mark. It can be that, but it's kind of more than that than traditional anxiety because again, anxiety is totally different depending on who has it. Cuz I have more than one type of anxiety because I get the heart palpitations. And then there's times where I get really high anxiety which makes me go to the bathroom, get sick. Either if it's from the front end or the back end, it doesn't really matter, honestly. But like or it gives me the shakes. Not all of them are the same. Not only that, but it brings back my eczema, and then sometimes that's the anxiety or that's the stress because my eczema rashes got extremely bad recently too, which does not help. They've gotten better because I've used a lot of like lotion, so like you can't see the rashes anymore, but it's more there's just a lot of dead skin coming off my hands. That's why I'm wearing the gloves. I couldn't find the pair, so that's why we're mismatched today. Okay. It is not narcolepsy. Narcolepsy is when you literally just pass out randomly. That's what narcolepsy is. It starts with an M and it's daydreaming. So like you're awake, but your mind leaves your body, but you're awake. You're not asleep. It's a daydreaming thing. So like um, so like you drift in and out of like consciousness, but you're awake, so it's not narcolepsy. Because narcolepsy, you pass out randomly anywhere at any time. But this, you can also be partially aware of what's going on, and you're able to come back. And again, it's your mind projecting like a dream world. It is not narcolepsy. It is not the same thing. Hold on. Let me look it up. Let me look it up because I know what it is. Maladaptive daydreaming. That's what it is. Sorry, that's what it is. I always forget how to pronounce it. Okay. MD is a mental health condition that involves excessive daydreaming that interferes with daily life. People with MD may become so absorbed in their fantasies that they can struggle to function in the real world. But it depends on how bad it is. But it can also be developed from coping from traumatic instances as well. So like that's how you can get it, or you already have it automatically because you either have autism or ADHD or even bipolar disorder as well. Bipolar disorder has a form of it too, or something similar to MD, which again, maladaptive daydreaming is it is a thing. So it's right there. I don't know if you guys can really read that, but either way, that's what I'm talking about it. Again, narcolepsy is when you pass out, you fall asleep anywhere at any time, and then a lot of people like that's dangerous. Narcolepsy can be dangerous because like you can pass asleep when you're driving, you can pass asleep everywhere. Like also for my MD, that's why a lot of people are worried for me to start driving. My family is worried for me to start driving, but they're happy about me to start driving, obviously. But like at the same time, because they know that I can get lost in there. And my mom has a problem too, but except hers is not as intense as mine. But I mean, it's kind of cool because in a way, it's a superpower because like when you're able to interact with kids, you can be able to see the world that they can see, which is actually dope. And there was one time that it actually scared me because I thought it was leaving because I was getting older, so I was going through puberty, obviously. So like at the same time, I was losing it and I thought it was going to be less powerful. No, considering like this year is very stressful, it came back, but it again, obviously, it's a coping mechanism. But I mean, technically, I've always had it, but it's a way for me to cope. That's why I always like to have my earbuds in. I like to listen to my own music. Sometimes I tap out and I have to listen to like YouTube videos as like a background noise when I'm going home because like I lost a lot of like dopamine if that makes sense in my brain. So I'm just pooped. That's all I want to do. I don't want to talk. I just want to listen to whatever. Just lay there like a potato. Like just whatever and just let my mind go. Just let it go cuz sometimes I literally have to let it go because a lot of times I have to stop myself from going and being like that. It like listen, like a lot of people get mad at me when I'm not paying attention. I can't really help when it happens because sometimes I don't even realize that it's happening, which sucks. But I've gotten better. Like when I have my monster, it's not as intense, therefore, because I have enough like caffeine. But it gets worse when I'm very, very tired. So yeah. I get it again, mostly my anxiety is kind of triggered because like again, I'm so used to being in extremely stressful situations for long periods of time, so that when there is no chaos, my brain cannot function, which is straight up extremely sad. It is extremely sad. To live like that as a kid, to go through like trauma as a kid depending on what it is. Not everybody's traumatized. People can be, but again, it's like what I mean is the intensity and the experiences are not the same. Therefore, it's going to affect everybody's brain differently. And when you're subjected to trauma, no matter if you're adult or a kid, it can rewire your brain. It is an actual thing. I have like mental health is a very important thing to me, so I know a lot about it because I am also a therapist to a lot of people that I know and love. Sometimes I can't be that to certain people because like I've already like in a way when I'm being a therapist to somebody else, I need time for me to have time for myself too at like the same time. And then there with one of my ex friends, I was her therapist and I was there for her so much. She was kind of not really reciprocating, and it messed up my mental health a lot. So like I'm still kind of recovering from that. So I do have I do still have the gummies. I just haven't taken them. I should be taking them. I'm staring at one of the bags right now. I should take them, but like at the same time, I need different ways to cope with how everything is going this year. This year is so crazy in general that like at the same time for certain things I can't do, especially when it's going to be a big change. I can't handle that right now because of everything else that's going on. Again, I've been breaking down at work a lot because of how overwhelming it is. And then I just feel like I'm constantly in trouble because I'm messing up a lot. Again, I'm only human. And then when I mess up there, it makes me feel like I'm messing up in other aspects of my life. And then I just feel like a failure. So there's another thing called RSD where it's like um I think it's called RSD. If it's not, I don't know. Cause there's the fear of rejection that also comes with ADHD and it makes it hard. So like whenever we keep failing or if we keep messing up, we practically suck. So like like there's no in between. And I've been suffering from that since I was a kid. Um my gynecologist told me that I should probably go to counseling, mostly for my ADHD, and my doctors have told me that too. Instead of putting me on ADHD meds, they want me to go to counseling. But considering that costs money, obviously, my counselor is my journals. So, like, again, I have one on my phone and then I have my physical one because I like to write. I love writing with my pencils because okay, so I'm weird. You guys kind of know that. I love these specific pencils in general, like um these number 2 pencils. I can't pronounce that. I don't know if you guys can read that. But either way, I like these pencils as example. And I also have a thing with loving to sharpen pencils. So like I got the nickname in school pencil sharpener because I would sharpen everybody's pencils. It's a relaxing thing for me. I don't know why. That's just something that I have to do every once in a while. I know it's funny. You can laugh all you want. It's funny. Like I have to sharpen pencils and I can spend hours sharpening pencils. They also have sharpeners for crayons. I also got to sharpen with crayons. Also, right? So I have a specific sharpener for regular pencils. I have another sharpener for the colored pencils because the graphite and the colored pencils are they're two different things. Okay? And it dulls the blade. It dulls the blade. Certain different types of pencils also dull the blades for the sharpeners. So like that's also why I don't let anybody touch my sharpeners because like I don't want them dulling the blade and then I have to get a new one because it doesn't sharpen correctly. I don't know why I'm obsessed with that. It's weird. It is hilarious. I don't know why. It's just a thing. But like, and then I also started getting used to using pens, and I never used to like using pens, and the only pens that I would use would be the eraser ones. So, because I have a couple journal entries where I am writing in pen, but it's also because of the width of the writing utensil. it has to be specific, because if it's too big for my hand, I won't be able to write correctly, or it's gonna take me a lot longer for me to, like, learn how to write with that, if that makes sense. It's weird. It's weird. And that's also kind of why I don't think I only have ADHD. Sometimes that's one of the reasons why I think that I might also have autism, is because of that. Not only that, my sensory issues, like, again, for like specific stuff. And then, like, my friend Megan, my friend my old friend V, we like specific stuff, but it's just we're different personalities. We all have ADHD. We do. Me and V possibly have, me, Megan, and V might also be having autism too as well. But like, we're also very similar, but we're also very different. And then me and V would clash a lot because of our personalities due to that too. So, um, yeah. Hey, Robert. I'm just saying. It depends on the mechanical pencil mark, and uh, no, yeah, it depends on the mechanical pencil. I've used them. I used to be obsessed with mechanical pencils, but again, it had to be like certain ones. So it's funny because because there's certain ones that I like that were like more expensive, and then there were some that I like that were like what, $1 or whatever. Like they were lower quality, but I didn't really like how they would break easily. Like I'm talking about like the lead that would go in there, or like not only that, but it's also because like how the tip of the graphite's different, and then the noise is different. So it's like, because like I like these also because of the noise that it makes. Like with chalk on a chalkboard, depending on what type of chalk I'm using, there's ones that I like more than the other due to the noise, the material, the sound, and the smell. So it's just like it's so weird. It's so weird. It's hard to explain, but like I would click the top, but again, it depends on because sometimes they would have a button here on the side where the thing is, and then I like to fiddle with the thing on the side. Hold on. So, as example, Megan gave me this pen. Megan gave me this pen. I like to, with the pens, I just like to go like that. And then with this pen, you got to go like this. So some mechanical pencils, you got to twist like right there. And then also, depending on what pencil it is, I don't like writing with it because I can't write the way that I want to, because otherwise I would have to like write like a totally different way, you know? And then also people would make fun of me as well because I also used to go around the school with my pencil in between my ear. But also one of my friends from school, my friend Sam from school, because I met him in third grade. We've known each other since third grade. So like he would also walk around the school also with his pencil in between his ear. And it was always like a regular pencil too. It was like this brand of pencil. It's not important. I just remember that. Anyway, so not only that, like it's hard to explain because again with this pen, it's hard for me to write with this pen because my hand would go very close to the tip, so it would literally keep going like this. So like you can see the tip, so it'd go in and then out a lot while I'm writing, and I hate that. I hate it so much. So like, at the same time, yeah. Okay. I know you do, Robert. You always do. Oh, that's nice. No, I don't like that. Because I have used a stylus on the DS before. I will never use a stylus on like my phone or an iPad. I did have a game called Doodle Buddy on my iPad. Oh wait, let me see. Let me see if I can bring it up. Maybe I don't know if they still make it anymore actually. And if they do, it's like it's an updated version. Cuz I used to use that cuz I used to mess with the photos when I was younger of like my siblings, and I have a lot of siblings. So like hold on. It's not the same, but like I found it. Yeah, they still have it. They still have it. It's right there. It's this one. It's this one right here. That's what Doodle Buddy is. I used to use that all the time. It was different because I had it on the iPad. But like the reason how I found that app was because we were using it in school and I liked it so much. And then it also does sound effects when you do certain emojis. So when you would put it on and if you had the sound on, like the turd emoji, it would have like a fart noise. Look at that. Oh my god, I miss it. I might get it back again because why the heck not? I miss that. But I liked using it. I'm getting it. I'm getting it again. Yeah, I got it. It's on my phone. But no, it's hilarious because like again, you can mess with photos and stuff like that. You can use like photo canvases and just draw. You can do like whatever. You can use the stencils and everything. I miss that app because I haven't used it in years. And I had it on my we had it on the family iPad, so it wasn't just my iPad. So before I had a phone, I had the first generation iPad. Like and that was all the way back in 6th grade, and then everyone had to have my dad's Apple ID in order for me to text them cuz I wasn't allowed to have a phone back then. God Jesus. I didn't get a phone until 7th grade. And that whole 7th grade, it was an iPhone S, an iPhone 4S. My sister's first ever iPhone, my first ever phone was an iPhone 4S. Literally, the iPhone S. That sounds cooler, honestly, but Jesus. I don't know what you mean by that, Robert. I don't know what you mean, bro. Yeah, I know it is funny. No, it's called Doodle Buddy. It's called Doodle Buddy. Oh god, I love that. I love that. It's so cool. I miss that one. I can probably I don't know, I want somebody to dare me to make my next like not this coming video, but the next video, I'll use it for like a thumbnail. It'll be the most randomest stuff ever, and it will be a vlog video too. It'll be the most random stuff ever. I'll give myself like handlebar mustache. Like I'll do it. I'll do it for a video. Like for sure. I also got this beanie at Five Below. I got a lot of stuff at Five Below too. Yeah, it's better on the iPad than it is on a regular phone. On like a phone. Sorry. Not regular phone. A phone. Because it's a bigger screen. I don't know if I could get it off my laptop, that would be cool. But obviously the controls will be different. I should get a mouse for my computer. I really need one. It'll make stuff so much easier. What do you need, Robert? It depends on what that favor is, bro. It's good to see you though. Speaking of, me and Megan were at the fair yesterday. So, oh yeah, speaking of, I got the necklace that I'm wearing at the fair. Is blue jewels and stuff. It's hard to see, but like right there. Like it's like a little dragon thing too with a cross. It's so cute. I love it. I spoiled my mom because I got her a horse necklace also at the fair. And then I got her Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Bruh! I got her a ring, which I wasn't gonna show you guys. I was just gonna show you guys like the little pouch that came in. I don't know where it is. So yeah. Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean, Robert? Yeah, no, when I saw it, I was like, that's mine. That's mine. There's a lot of cute rings that they actually had that were my size at the fair. Because normally they do not have small sizes for small hands. So I'm like, finally, and I didn't end up getting a ring though. I got fried dough. I had well, Megan bought the cheese fries. And then I bought Megan we both got souvenir cups. And then I also have oh, yeah, I forgot the keychain. I was gonna show you guys the keychain of the photo of us at the Big E actually. I was. Yeah. Mark, I'm surprised you haven't noticed the beanie. Stranger Things beanie. I got a lot of Stranger Things stuff at Five Below. So if you have a Five Below near you, they're having like a whole thing. By the way, also speaking of Five Below, I also have this. It's a ghost picture. Oh, oh, oh! Oh my god, bruh, that's fun. I spilled Monster all over me. That's fun. Bro, what the fuck? Well, that's fun. I'm just gonna put you right there. I'm not gonna put this on the floor. It's not fun. It's not fun. I have Monster all over me. That's perfect. It is a good picture, but you should do it. You should not do it over a carpet. So, yay! Cheers, guys. I need a Monster for sure. I'm pooped. I don't, cause like Robert, it's not really like the best thing to give your location out online. I'm just saying that now. I know. I love this thing. I love it. It did spill though. I don't know. When I was washing this, I cut my finger. I cut my finger. Literally on the porcelain, like at the top of the mouth on the inside. I cut my thumb. I cut my thumb like there. You can't really see it now, but like I did cut my thumb like right here. You can see it a little bit if I get very close. Yeah, but it's better not to risk it though. I'm just saying. If you are on a flight, how are you on the live stream though? And yeah, I just realized that by the way. Yeah, I did. Yeah, yeah, it was bleeding like instantly. It's irritated like yesterday when we're at uh the we were at the fair. I again some of the lemonade got outside of the cup, got right on the cut. Yeah, that stung. That stung. But the sugar that they used was really good though. So I would rather not give out the location, like in general though. Yeah, but still. Oh wait, did you? Oh no, because Mark. Ouch! Exclamation point. It doesn't matter because people can still find it out regardless. I'm not gonna do that. Like, it's better for it not to be in the chat either because, again, don't take the risk. Megan will tell you, like, the exact same thing. If she was here, she'd be telling you the exact same thing. So also, Megan's not here because of she was doing something. I'll try to get her in the chat. Hold on. If I can send her the thing. Let's see. But yeah, honestly, Mark, from what I was saying before, like it's been very hard in general. So I'm just trying my best not to like break down again. I sent it to her. Okay, I am excited for Halloween. You know, yeah. You know what's funny? This actually matches my soap dispensers that I have in the kitchen for the sink. Because it's a big ghost, and then it's a little ghost where it has the little owl the scrubby smiley face thingies like that. The obviously that one's for like Halloween too. Like I depending on what I'm washing, I use those, but I keep it there, so it's on the side. Excuse me. So it's made for like the sponge and the scraper thing. That's what that little pocket is. So like the little ghost, and then the bigger ghost is the soap dispenser, and it's so cute. I got a lot of Halloween stuff. They have a lot of good stuff at TJ Maxx. They have a lot of good stuff at Marshalls. A lot of good stuff at Home Goods too. And yeah, but the reason why it's spelled is because like I have ice cubes in this. So, and then I also have to rewash my comforter that I have on the couch because I washed it. I washed it. That's why I was late to live stream. So I was waiting for it to dry, and then I have to put it back in the wash because it got Monster on it. I mean, I don't have to wash it right away because it's just Monster, but I do have to wash my jeans though. Wells. Oh well. Hmm. Oh yeah. Speaking of for other Stranger Things stuff, I got this. And I got this. I got this at Five Below. Got this at Five Below. I have a sock that I got from Five Below. This is a Demogorgon, guys. Hellfire socks. I have other socks too. I also got a Stranger Things shirt, and then I have like a Halloween shirt too. And then I also got a Stranger Things blanket with Demogorgons on it. And this one is also Stranger Things blanket. Also, again at Five Below, the pillow. They only have 2 pillows, so there's this one. They're super soft. These are gonna be going in my car though, and then I think that's Eddie right there. I'm not sure, but I love it. Yeah. But yeah, I was gonna open this up and then wash it, but I wasn't gonna do that until you guys saw it. So I have like a ramen bowl, and I love it so much. 1 noodle bowl, 1 soup spoon, and then a pair of chopsticks. This is my first ever like ramen bowl I ever have had or owned. But I'm gonna get like a Naruto one too. So yay! And then obviously I have the beanie, and then I have the other stuff that you guys can't see. So, and I do still have to fully open it because like I have to cut like right here because of plastic stuff, and I don't want it to get ripped. They're so soft though. Sorry, I left for 2 things. I still would rather not, Robert. Like, I did tell you no a couple times. I understand that you want me to do that, but like, I'm just saying. Megan, welcome. Yeah. You miss a lot, by the way. You miss a lot. Yeah, it is. Again, I don't know if you have Five Below in the UK, but they got a lot of Stranger Things stuff. I have a problem. Trust me. Every time I still have the Halloween bandanas that you guys haven't seen yet too. So like, I don't know. So true. I mean, you could also try to see if they have them on Amazon too. People might be selling them. They're so soft. They're so soft. I love them. I have them on my bed for now, but like again, when my car gets back, I'm gonna be decorating that car. That's also why I got the blankets, because there's gonna be a blanket in the front, and then there's gonna be a blanket in the back on the seats. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna use these or if I'm gonna use my Either way, I'm always gonna have like probably like a couple blankets in the car in general because I sensory issues. It's the like it helps making trips more fun because it feels like a road trip, if that makes sense. So, hmm. Well, yeah. TK Maxx? What's that? Five, hold on. Like five, hold on. Hold on. We don't need the location, it's just the Five Below. This is the Five Below website, but they have like a whole bunch of like Halloween stuff. So like you could wait, sorry. Five Below, like at up in the corner there. Like, yeah. No, we don't need a female a female address. Um they got a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah, they had a whole bunch of cute like Halloween stuff. I did get like hold on. I did get a cute shirt. Maybe I can find it in here. I wanted to show you. They have that Edward shirt, but where is it? The Halloween ghost pillow is so cute. Let me see if I can find it. They also have like stuff for costume stuff. I want that. I want that mat. I want that mat. I want that mat. Come on, I want both of those actually. The bat pillow is so cute too. Let me see if I can find it. Maybe I won't be able to. Oh no, I did. I found it. It's right here. That's the shirt that I have is right there. That's the one that I got. No. Please don't be. No. Cuz like I had my arm leaning on the monster stuff, so like it got sticky. Okay. Really? Oh, well that sucks. Rest in peace, Mark. But again, you could try to find it on eBay if people don't want it. They'll sell it, but mine are mine. So, plus I'm gonna be getting other stuff for the car too. So I don't know what to do, Megan. I'm not there. She's a chihuahua. She's gonna bark at everything though. Just like Colin said yesterday when we were going home. She's gonna. Sorry. She's gonna. Because P2 barked a lot too, but like it was also different too. Um, but P2 was a chunky chihuahua, so yeah. She was big. I love her though. I miss her. She's adorable. Dope. Dope, Robert. I think my cousin just got home. I can hear him. I'm gonna clean this up. I'm gonna wash this tonight, and then I want to be able to use it. I want to be able to make homemade ramen. 100%. I want to be able to make homemade ramen. It does not go in the microwave either. And hand wash only. 100%. I'm fine with that. I should have grabbed a different one. This one's messed up. That sucks. I'll still love it the same, but it is beat up. I just realized that now. So like this was like what, like $5? I think it was. I'll get another one and then I can sell this one. So I don't do curry. Why can't you let her in there? Like what? I mean, the best ramen place is what the who parked that in front of the house? I don't know. No, cause there's I don't know what they call that thing. There's a bulldozer in front of our house. I don't know. I can't see the full thing. It looks like a bobcat, but it's not. Um, but we have a really good ramen shop in uh Northampton that me and Megan have gone to for my 18th birthday. They even have the Japanese soda I love so much. Well, yeah, but like I don't do curry. If that's something that you like, bro, good for you. Good for you, Robert. Yeah, I love that meme too, bro. Love it. I don't know. Like sometimes that one lives rent free in my brain too, as well. Who are you talking about, Megan? Oh, never mind. Sorry, I didn't see that. I didn't see that. I didn't see that. Okay, now that they left, that's so weird. I don't know who that was. Could be somebody that my cousin knew. I don't know. And then they just decided to park in front of the house. Plus, I don't think you can park facing that way on the side of the. I don't know why. Mark, I love all Asian food. I love all Asian food. I'll eat practically majority of what they have. I don't like buying the stuff where you have to make like the pre-made stuff. Like it has to be like made at like a restaurant in order for me to like it, honestly. But I'm still picky with what like sauce that they use. But like that's not their fault. That's me being me. But I mostly like I mostly like practically almost everything. I love miso soup. I love ramen. most of ramen. I can't really eat the beef pieces because they're too tough for me to chew. But other than that, I'll eat it. So like other than that, I'll eat anything. But for actual ramen that have they have the eggs in it. That's the first thing I like to eat first out of anything of the ramen, including the noodles. So like that's the first thing that I go to specifically. I love ramen so much, and I also ate so much of like the packaged ramen at home. I can't eat it anymore. Not only that, it makes me sick unless I grab the one in the healthy area, if that makes sense. Like I don't know. Hi. Look who came. Look who came to say hi. Lucy. Meow, meow. Say hi. Say hi. 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 Mwah. Meow. Always so curious. Look at that face. Huh? Look at that face. Meow. I love you too. You're so cute. Also, it's your fault for coming over here. Now I have your hair all over me. Whew. Okay. Sorry. Last track there. No, I already read that. I did that too. What do you mean, Robert? Yeah, cause yeah, but my teeth are messed up, and then I have two extra teeth. So if I can't like chew with like from my molars up, and I can only eat on one side of my mouth, so yeah, I'm just doomed. I'm just doomed to suffer. And then a lot of times I can't eat because of the pressure of my like extra set of teeth are pushing out on all my other teeth. So I can't sometimes I can't even open my mouth all the way. I can't. And then it hurts. And then it hurts too much for me that I can't eat. And then not only that, like I also like I get swelling in my glands a lot too. So like that also makes me not be able to eat because of the pain. So I bet. Technically I'm not even supposed to have beef in the first place because it's a type of red meat and I can't eat that. So like technically I really shouldn't, but I still like that ramen and I normally order it anyway, even though technically I'm not supposed to have it. But like I eat everything around it. It's just like I can't eat the beef pieces. Like if it was in the broth, that's different. But like I don't know. But plus, I want to try the other ramen that they have at that ramen shop, and I want to go there soon. Like maybe I'll go there Wednesday because I have Wednesday off. I don't know. Welcome back. Welcome. Hi. Hi. Are you mad because I'm not giving you that much attention and I'm talking to other people instead of you? Yeah, that was a yes. I love you too, Lucy. Meow, meow, meow. Yeah, she's one chunky little girl. Even though it doesn't look like she's chunky until like she lays down, trust me. She is chunky. Plus I want to get different Halloween mugs. There's a cute skull mug at Walmart that I want so bad, and it's black. And it's so cute. Cause if there's a way for me to make like smoky ice, put it in there and make a drink like that, top tier. Top tier. For sure. For sure. Um, Also recently at work, I spilled like I forget what it was. Oh wait, yeah, no, I forget what it was. Like it got. Oh no. Yeah, so I spilled some of the soft serve, and it got all over me, and I had to walk around like all sticky and everything. So it sucks. That was a while ago, and then my coworker he told me he's like go fix your pants because it was all over my pants so I had to walk around sticky and stiff so I tried so I took like soap I wet paper towels hot water soap did all that with it and then I wiped it and it didn't work. It just made my pants stiff. So I had to walk around looking ridiculous for practically my whole shift because the thing exploded on me. The bag exploded. And then my boss was like, "How did it explode?" I'm like, "I don't even know. I think something got caught on the cap and then it boom, and that's how it got everywhere. I didn't mean to. It just happened. Like that's the second or third time that that's happened to me. It sucks. So, I don't know. I mean, um I wish. I might have to go looking. I might have to look at Amazon, but like this picture isn't really like the best thing because of the shape of the mouth. So like if this was like a little bit bigger, it'd be different. Because obviously you saw me spill stuff on myself. So I'm like, yeah. That happened. Bruh, I hate this so much. I have to figure out how to pour with this thing because no matter what I do, depending on how I pour it in, it's just gonna go back because you guys can probably see that it's a little wet here. I don't think you can see the droplets though, but it keeps going back, so it's spilling. So I'm just making sure that I don't get anything on the carpet. God, but yeah, I have to figure out. But before I couldn't do it all the way because of it's gonna spill anyway, so it doesn't really matter what pitcher you use, it's gonna do that no matter what. But I have to make sure that it's yeah. It does suck. I have to figure that out. I will master it, but the living room is carpeted, so I'm just making sure that the monster does not get on there. But I know how to clean it, so like still. So like I'd rather it getting on me or the comforter versus that, and also the comforter is thick, so it's not gonna yeah. I mean, kind of Mark, because it does look like that's what Monster looks like. So and it's not even fizzy anymore. Um, like for a whole 12 ounce for a Monster, it goes up to like right where the condensation starts on here. So it's like right here, a little bit under the little armpit there too, for the pitcher. Which I don't think you guys can see the condensation, but still, I don't know if there is. I don't know, Robert. Excuse me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ah, God. I mean, again, it is what it is. So I don't know, but I love this beanie, and I think this might be my new favorite beanie. Oh my gosh, I think I'm gonna have a collection of beanies. I'm not joking. And then like I have a collection of like Scooby Doo socks too. There's also some Scooby Doo stuff at Five Below too, but they did not have my size, so I might have to go to a different Five Below. But Five Below is really good. You can get a lot of stuff for less. They have a lot of good stuff there, honestly. Yeah, I know. Hellfire Club. I wonder why. Stranger Things. I wonder why. I had to because I saw everything that they had. They also had another Hellfire shirt too, but I didn't get that. I got like a different shirt. So, I mean, it is what it is. Um Plus, another thing that was bugging me while I was at work is because my foot was killing me and I didn't get time to even sit down because we were so busy. So, like, I need to be able to sit down occasionally at work, even if I am only working like 4 or 5 hours or 6 hours. Like, I can't be on my feet that whole 6 hours. That's messed up. I mean, I can do it, but like, it messes up my calves and stuff too because I'm standing and then when I do get to sit, I don't even sit. I squat at work. So I'm like squatting behind the ice cream the the ice cream freezers or I'm squatting like behind the saucer machine and I just want to be able to sit down and I have rheumatoid arthritis so it affects me because like the next day I can't sleep or like do much on my days off because like I'm just in pain. Like recently it feels like I've been taking like Tylenol a lot, but it's also because like my back has been killing me a lot recently. My legs have been killing me. So like I can't sleep because I'm in pain. And then my shoulder, I don't even know what even happened to my shoulder. Like my shoulder was thrown out too. Like I'm like, bruh, I don't even know what's happening anymore. I think I'm gonna pickle myself to live like 100, I guess. Like I don't like we also have Bengay, which is normally what I use. If you don't know what Bengay is, it's like icy hot and I use it on my muscles, but I also don't want my bed smelling like mint cuz like mint cuz icy hot and Bengay smell like mint. So, yeah. I can't and I can and like hold on. I'll be right back. Cuz like hold on. So there's a prologue about Eddie, and Eddie is my favorite. Is one of my favorite characters in Stranger Things, in general, and because he reminds me a lot of myself too. So like in general, but I just love Eddie in general. So like literally, I have this, and I'm like midway through. I'm close to the end. I do not want to finish this book because once I finish this book, that means Eddie is officially dead and I hate my life. And because again, I resonate with his character a lot. So like at the same time, that's why I got this book and I wanted to read it so bad. They have it at like Barnes and Noble. There's this copy and then there's a hard copy. I kind of want to get the hard copy too, but like it took me so long to find this book. I had to ask like 5 workers at Barnes and Noble just to get this book. And I had to go to work that day. So I'm like, we were on a time crunch. So we were running around all of Barnes and Noble on the top and bottom floor of Barnes and Noble just for this book, just for Eddie, just for Eddie. Come on, bruh. Like and also this is written well. So like I'm at I didn't even read chapter 21 yet, but that's where I'm at. And then also my bookmark is my cousin's Ellie the Skelly book. So Ellie the Skelly is practically kind of like the Halloween Elf on the Shelf, and it's like the best idea ever, and it's so cute. I have an Ellie the Skelly doll too, by the way, and I have the book. It's technically my mom's, but yeah, but we share it obviously. But yeah, Lucy, what you doing, girl? You so cute. Don't scratch the wall, please. Thank you. Wow. You're doing everything right now. What are you doing? Hey, hey, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. What are you, a kitten still? Meow. You're cute. Sorry. I love my I don't meow. Good luck, Robert. What are you doing? Outside. Thank you. Jesus. Because if you see this right here, she was kind of scratching like the cabinet, and she cannot do that. There's your great grandma's. Don't do that. She's also trying to get behind it, but she can't. She's not water. It's so cute. It's not actual like. It's the smell. It's not the. It's not. I don't even know, Mark. I don't even know. I don't know how to respond to that, honestly. Robert, you're not annoying. What are you doing? Girl. Come here. Come here. Come here. Lucy, come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Lucy, come here. Come here. Baby. Here. There we go. Just stay right there, okay? Come here. Come on. Come here. Lucy, don't do everything besides what I'm asking you to do. Puppy. Meow. Aw. Meow. Okay, that works too. she's just being a little Lucy. She hates when I leave the house. She's always meowing and everything. Can you just come here? Yeah. Yeah. Bobby. Hi. Hi. She's just a little stinker. But yeah, now she's gonna stay here for a little bit, even though she wants to leave. Ugh. But yeah, she meows every time I have to leave to go somewhere. She does not like it. Every time I don't even like I don't leave the house. I'm like walking around outside. She meows to bloody murder when I leave because my mom was like, Lucy was like meowing for you like this whole time while you were outside, right? And I'm like, yeah, I know she does that. And then she claws at the door. Like I don't know, like for anybody who's seen my Instagram live, she was scratching at that door for me to come back in. She loves her mommy. Huh? You love your mommy? She's extremely attached to me. She's always been attached to me since she was a kitten. Now she's gonna go to the window because she hears the birds. So she loves me so much. She does not like sharing me with anybody, honestly. Like when I'm on the phone with Megan, I was on the phone with Megan last night. She was meowing and meowing and meowing right after I got sick in the bathroom, but she was also checking up on me because I got sick in the bathroom. So like because I opened up the door and she comes walking in. She wouldn't stop meowing on the phone. And then Megan's like, "Oh, I hear her." I'm like, "I know." She like and then when I'm on the phone with my favorite person, and if I call them while I'm in the house, she will not leave me alone. She will stay meowing constantly while they're talking to me on the phone. And they laugh about it. They laugh about it because they're like, "Oh, Lucy." It's so cute and not cute at the same time. I'm like, you can't even share me with like your co-parent here. I'm like, what? You can't share me with your other parent because like I'm Lucy's mom, so it's funny. I do not like having Gmail on my phone. I don't. I hate that. I hate Gmail. I had to put it back on my phone because I had to print something out and I had to link it to Google and and that was the same day that I broke down at work because like I already could tell that I was getting irritated already earlier in the day. So whenever I get like that, I should call out because like it's not gonna make it easier for my coworkers or for like anybody because I can't calm myself down because I'm very irritable. So like no matter what, it just sucks. Like I listen, I hate when I'm like that, but when I'm stuck like that, I'm stuck like that for hours. Sometimes I'm stuck like that for like a month or two. I'm just like in an irritated mode where like everything is irritating me and then I'm just very like, you know, bitchy to be honest. I don't mean to swear. I apologize, but like that's what it feels and that's like another thing with ADHD and like we can't really control that and it sucks. We can try to minimize it, but like, and we'll apologize either before and when we know it's about to go down. But like, that's like the best we can do. We can't really turn that off. Like it sucks more for us because, especially when we're aware of it, because there's not much we can really do because that's just how we feel during that moment in time. And then like when I get like that, it's not good for like anybody and I literally just want to be isolated and alone because that's what I need because otherwise I'm just gonna be like hard to deal with. Like my mom doesn't like it that much either, but she understands because she birthed me and she's been around me since I was since because she birthed me. So like she like out of everybody else, she's the most used to it. Same with my sister. Like my sister's been around since I came into this world. She was there when I came into this world. She was at the hospital when I was there. We have the photos to prove it. Like I'm just saying, like it sucks, but like it's something where people need to understand, and it is hard because you also have to work into other people. I do apologize when I get like that, but sometimes it's just hard at the same time because when I apologize, people just tease me for it and makes me not want to apologize anymore. Because that also irritates me. Like my family does all the time. It's one thing if they do it, but it's another thing if other people do it because it's easy. Like I'll still be irritated, but it's not gonna affect me as much as like somebody else because to me, when if I don't know them well enough, it's gonna make me feel like that they're being a ginormous sass towards me. I'm like I can't tell, like it sucks. That's all I'm gonna say. It sucks. um, no. I mean, there might be a way, but like I'll delete the app again and then just re-download it when I need to. Because again, I use my laptop for checking my email. I use my laptop for other personal stuff. So like because I prefer looking at it on my laptop than my phone because it's just easier for me to understand the format is just better. Like there's a lot of stuff I only like to do on my phone. Sometimes when I don't feel like using my phone like at all, I'll post from my laptop, which I can't really do right now, but like because I have to sign in every time. So oh Megan, are you still here? Because you haven't been in the chat for a while, so I'm not sure if you left or not. I'm just curious. Speaking of for Wednesday, I want to know if anybody has ideas because I don't know if I'm going to be going out to record Wednesday or not. I hope so. So that's nice, Robert. Okay, I wasn't sure if you left. I forget what the heck I was saying. Oh, Lucy finally started taking a nap. He's so cute. Ugh, but no, I forget what I was saying. I forget what I was saying. But I do want to get back into reading because that's something that helped me too. Because I do actually love to read, but it just depends on what I'm reading. Because I'm reading 2 books at once, so I mean, it is what it is. Oh no, yeah, because I want to go out and record, but I don't know if I'm gonna do that then because like my family wants to go to the Big E all together, so I don't know if we're gonna be doing the trip all together. So I don't know what's gonna be happening. I mean, again, if you went earlier, which I know it's hard for my sister because of my niece, she has to take a nap, but like it's not she's 2, it doesn't matter. Like technically she should keep the schedule that she has though, honestly. But um like the point is that like we might be going, like my family's going, and then Megan also wants me to go back to the Big E with her. So I don't know if we're doing that Wednesday or what. I don't even know anymore. Like, and then I also wanted to go also with Megan and my favorite person. I wanted to go with them to the Big E as well. I don't know if that's happening either. So I don't know. But I really do want to go out and record because it's been so long since I went out to go record because I wanted to go to Eunice Williams Bridge to do, you know, an investigation there. And I know that that place is haunted because I saw her. So I know definitely that that is an actual haunted location. I can't really prove it to people, obviously, because I have not caught anything there, but like I know it is haunted because I saw her. I legitimately saw Eunice. So I know exactly that that place is haunted. That's the only place that I truly believe is haunted besides the Huzak Tunnel because I did have paranormal experiences at the Huzak Tunnel specifically. But I can't confirm it, obviously, to the public because I don't have any proof. So at the same time, and I've talked about my paranormal experiences at the Huzak Tunnel like more than a lot because like my whole channel like was the Huzak Tunnel for a while at the beginning. So like I love that location so much. It's like my favorite place, and I'll never get tired of that place. Um. Anyway, so or there's locations that I wanted to go that are further, but again, I need some ideas on what to do if anyone has any. So like yeah. Not not really. I mean, um not really, because technically it's not really proof because again, you need to be able to show people your proof. Just because you're an eyewitness, that does not mean like because people can lie. That's the thing, Mark. That's why it's not really proof. Because like people can either take your word or they could be like, well, that's bullshit. Like you don't yeah, but you also don't you can't really know if somebody's lying or not anymore because it's hard to tell. That's what sucks. I am not lying and I would never lie about that type of stuff. So like, but like tour guides and stuff like that, they're supposed to sell you the thing. That's what I'm saying. So like, even if you can't always believe what other people say, but I solemnly swear what I saw is what I saw. So, and I was not hallucinating. So yay. To Josh Peck story. Yeah, because I have Josh Peck on if you don't know who Josh Peck is, he's an actor for Drake and Josh. So I have him on Snapchat for like the subscription thing or whatever. Yeah. So sometimes it tells me when he has like a story, which is funny. And I don't think I ever set up for the notifications. It just gives me those. But also sometimes my Snapchat is messed up anyway, so I don't always get, notifications. Is weird. So I don't know. But yeah, so like I did I don't know if I want to do that or if I want to go back to Portsmouth or if I wanted to go back to Guilford, Connecticut. But this time I'm not going to go to Old North Cemetery. I'll be going somewhere else, honestly, to cover more history of Guilford, Connecticut. Guilford, Connecticut has like a wide range history that's connected to other areas of like everywhere else because they had people fighting from Guilford, Connecticut. They went all the way to Albany, New York to go fight. And some of the warriors, the soldiers, some of Scranton's men actually fought at that fort that's in New York, actually. I want to go there, but I'm not going to go there until I can drive. So I would say probably about like next year, but I need like half a year, 6 months. I'll be a new driver. Um, I can be able to make the drive if I go with my mom or like somebody else who's an experienced driver and who has a license, I shall say. So I really want to go there and I will do anything in my power to go there. Specifically, I want to go to that fort. Not only that, I also want to do a video at Fort Niagara and I think that would be a very good video. But that's not this year, that's next year. So yeah. Yes and no, because again, as I said before, but like I get what you're saying. I am a credible source. I understand that, Mark, but I'm just saying there's a lot of skeptics. So even if I did tell them, they wouldn't really believe me in the first place. So either way, I plus not only that, I could hear her trying to talk to me and my mom. So it's not only that I saw her, I also heard her as well. And I really, really want to go to that spot. And I don't know if I'm going by myself or my mom or if I'm gonna be dragging somebody there to do the paranormal investigation with me. I have no clue. We shall see. But again, I also know a lot of people who used to live in that area, which is some of my family members, my dad's side, because they used to live around Greenfield. They lived in Greenfield. They lived in Deerfield, and then they moved all the way to Springfield, Massachusetts. And then they also lived in Enfield, Connecticut too, by the way. So they lived, some of my family has lived in some areas of Connecticut. So yeah. Um Not only that, oh yeah, speaking of, so my aunt on my dad's side actually wants me to go find my uncle's grave in one of the cemeteries in Enfield, Connecticut. So that's gonna be a fun thing. I also want to be able to record at the Enfield Cemetery where my grandmother and my great grandparents are buried too. So like you guys will be able to see that as well. I don't know when that's gonna be. Cause that was supposed to be this summer, and then like everything else is just went out the window, guys. No, don't do that. Please don't do that. That's not fun. Okay. Yes. Okay. I forgot what I was saying again. God. Um. mm. No, so I don't know. I don't know what I want to do, but since I've been going to cemeteries a lot, I do want to change it up. But I also have to. Maybe I do have to go to the cemetery because one of my bosses, hold on. So I don't know if you guys remember, but the last time, like a couple, like the big, not September, but prior to that, we have this guy. He still does not have a name. You guys can give him a name, by the way. So I got him. I was told that I have to take him to a cemetery. Okay, I gotta take him to a cemetery. Gotta take him to a cemetery. And I got a paranormal investigate with him. So yeah. So yeah, that was a condition for me to keep the balloon. So we had oh no. He fell. He's about to fall again. Oh geez. Stay. Stay. Stop moving. Thank you. Jesus. Okay. So so I have to paranormal investigate with him. Also, I might have to wear these. Again, I have to get up. I should have grabbed it prior. Sorry, there was something near my foot, so I had to move. My brush is on the floor. So I also have these that I have to wear for that video too. Those are my conditions to keep those. So yeah, that's gonna be fun. So I don't know if it's gonna be for like the whole video or what. Bruh. That's good, Robert. What? So yeah, I told my mom that we have to go to a cemetery, and then we got to record with our alien guy, and she's like, "Why?" And I'm like, "Because my boss told me to," and because I have two bosses. I have my main boss, and then I have my other boss who does the schedules. So, he's the one who hired me. So yeah. Um, anyway. He was one of the old owners of where I work at actually. Anyway, so yeah, so he told me that I gotta go do a video with this guy. Again, it's up to you guys to do the name brainstorming. So yeah, it's gonna be beautiful. So it's gonna be fun and it's gonna be funny. So yeah, it's perfect. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. All I know is that I have to drag him with me. So no matter what I'm doing, he has to be featured in a couple videos. Uh, mm, Maybe. Maybe. Oh, which movie are you talking about, Mark? Cause there's another there's an alien movie that I was gonna go for that name, but then I also realized that it's probably not the best. Ah, no, okay, no, it's neither one of those. Um, it was. I think it's Phil. I've only seen bits and parts of Demon Slayer. I have not seen anything else. Megan wants to go see the movie when it comes out, so she's taking me. I'm taking her. Either way, we're going to go see that movie. Again, blah, 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 blah. I've seen bits and pieces of it. I haven't watched Demon Slayer outright. So, cuz my anime palette is kind of different, honestly. Sorry. uh Sorry, my mom is calling me. I don't know why she's. Mm. That's voicemail. Um. Okay, no, it's close enough. It started with a P. So no, I remember it as Phil. No, you're right. It is Paul. It is Paul. It is Paul. It is Paul. Yeah. No, but Megan told me about when it did come out. So no, wait. No, yeah, the 12th I was working. Excuse me. But me and Megan are going to go see that movie though. So, yeah. No, yeah, but also not really. I mean, cuz I remember it being Phil, but like I also could go with Roger from like American Dad. But then I also realized Roger is also the name of Brianna's husband in Outlander. So then, like, at the same time, I'm like, no, no. And then Paul and Roger from uh, American Dad, I was about to say Family Guy, no. They're both gray aliens. So, shame of them. Did you want to go Wednesday? Or, like, mm, I don't know, because I could ask my dad to take us like tomorrow or something. But either way, I do have to call my mom back. I'm surprised she called me when she did, because she doesn't get out until like 6. So like it's 6 now, but it wasn't 6 when she called me. I'll call her back, but like I'm not gonna call her while I'm on the live stream. So um you're allowed to do that? Wait. Are they fake? Were they fake? Please tell me that they were fake. Roger. Robert. I said Robert. I met Robert. I met Robert. I'm pooped. All right, God, Jesus Christ. Whew, that's sad. Megan. Wait, Megan. Were you talking to me or Robert? Wait, Robert. They were real. You were allowed to bring those into the movie theater. No, they shouldn't allow weapons in the movie theater. Oh, thank God. Okay, thank God. Thank God. Um, I was in I mean I was around actual real katanas. They're so beautiful. Um, my little brother finally took them home with him though, because they were his. He has like actual katanas, like real katanas. But like he took them. Um, but he had them like at my house for years. So he finally got his Naruto coat back finally too. So true. I'll ask him unless you really want to go Wednesday, but like I want to like just tell me what time that you want to go. I specifically like going at night specifically for movies in general. That's just me. So that's just me. But like I'm all for going to see that movie. They might have brought back the Demon Slayer merch though. So can't get you it though, but like you know, I mean it is what it is. I'm gonna fill this up again. Ah! Well, I mean it didn't leak that much, but still, God. I've gotten better. I can only fill it like quarter of the way. Wait. Stop messaging for like 2 seconds. I need to read. Ah! About the movie. Wait, are you talking about wait. Ryan, are you talking to me or are you talking to Megan? I'm so confused. Oh, Jesus. I confused. Hey, Bobby. Welcome in, bro. Yeah. Okay, no, you were talking to her. Okay. Okay, we got it. We got it. Yeah, and I mean it's not that bad. It didn't leak too much. I mean, I tried. Not too much came out of this thing. So, I might get another one at Five Below and then just sell this one because again, I did cut my finger on it. Not only that, but like the handle, there's a little like chip in the paint. So, and it bugs me sometimes. I mean, nothing ever has to be perfect, but I thought it was perfect before I got it. So, yeah, because again, Monday also works for me too because I'm not working and I'm not working Wednesday. I am working Tuesday, so we cannot go Tuesday because like I don't like being stressed out before work, and then also again I work from like Wednesday no, sorry, Tuesday I'm working for the closing. So, and I don't want to deal with too much. I don't want to be rushing. I don't want to be stressed. I already called out enough. So, yeah. No, you cannot, Robert. You may not give us spoilers. That's not how that works, Mark. Nice, Bobby. Kudos, bro. Kudos. True, but do you know what you cannot order ahead, Megan? The spicy drinks. You can't order that ahead of time. You can order everything else ahead of time, but like I don't eat that much. But because like we don't need like a large popcorn. It can just be like two mediums. It doesn't have to be like yeah. And also yeah, because my mom tried. She tried to order me like a spicy drink or like so that when we got there we could get it. But no, I you have to go uh to the spicy drink area and get it that way. So again, if you want that, I'll have to go up and order those like then and there. Um I want to figure out what I want ahead of time because like yeah, I don't know, maybe I'll get a sombrero, maybe. 'Cause it's been a while since I had those, and no, those aren't enough to get you feeling spicy. And I really shouldn't have it because there's milk in it, but like but they're so good, it tastes like chocolate milk. It's addicting. I blame my mom. I also think I'm also obsessed with Kahlua because of her too, and like it's her fault. But I also might just have whiskey or bourbon. I don't know. We'll see. Don't take me off YouTube. Please now. Whew. Dope, Robert. Dope. Good. Good, Megan. Um, Not really, because again, my mom tried. We keep trying to order it ahead of time, but obviously we can't do that. Nah, it's gotta be spicy chocolate milk. It's gotta be spicy chocolate milk. There's gotta be some spicy in there. Listen, I've been stressed out. Let me have this, okay? I've been stressed out. Let me have it. God, Jesus Christ. I have no idea what that is. It's a type of Pepsi. That's all I know. Yeah, because when I used to go to the movies, I used to drink Monster during the movies, and now I drink spicy stuff. When they say like spicy juice or spicy drinks, it's like it's a code word for alcohol. You know, spicy alcohol. Um, Special beverage. Most people don't. Some people say that, but not everybody does. Um, but like a lot of people on like social media just call it spicy juice, practically. Um, so like you're not specifically saying that it's alcohol or like um, there's a special one for vodka, and I forget which one that is. I forget which one that is. And I do like vodka, but it has to be specific. I can't do the White Russians because gross. Even my favorite person doesn't like it either, which is funny, and I'm happy about it though at the same time. And then my mom, she loves White Russian. So she was like, "How dare you?" Like, she said that to him. Not exactly like that, but it's hilarious. It's so funny. I love it so yeah. We call it Pepsi Zero, not Pepsi Max. That's the sugar-free version. That's just how it is in the States, I guess. I don't know. I'm good. I have I don't know. I don't know, Mark. I've never heard of that. I don't know. But I do like whiskey cola. I do. Um, Honestly, I like whiskey anything. They sell Canadian whiskey at BJ's, and I told my mom we gotta try it because we're Canadian. She's like, no. She can't. Um, she does not like bourbon. She does not like whiskey. She does not like. I don't know. She's literally like, how do you like that? My mom does like rum, but she won't drink it outright. I drink it outright. It depends on the brand because like my friend AJ I met when I was visiting my friend Sarah back in like Florida. So he had the I don't know what brand it was. Either way, I loved that rum, and we were all going around sharing like the big bottle of it and just chugging it. Because we had to drink the alcohol before he left because he can't bring it on the plane. So we went back and forth. So we're drinking that. Um, Joe's lemonade or iced tea because he had that too. So he had like a regular drink too. So it was like we were drinking that, and then I forget the other couple of things that he had, but they were strong, but they weren't as strong as what I drink with my favorite person. Like, well, they're both strong, but they're different types of strong. So like the stuff that I drink with my favorite person, that like turns out my stomach sometimes because of how strong it is, so it kind of feels like it burns. Like it's not like a bad burning. It like it's hard to explain. I don't even know. But again, it depends on what I'm drinking, but it's very, very strong. That's what I'm trying to say. Like it's different, you know? I never heard of that. But that does make sense. They have espresso martinis that I want to try, and I also really like martinis too. I've had a Cosmo, but depending on where I drink it, I don't like it that much. I really want to try sake. I want to try sake so bad. Um, so Megan, if we ever go back to that ramen shop, they have sake. So if you want to try it, I don't think that you'll like it though. It's strong. It is strong. Uh, so yeah, that's gonna be fun. I'm not driving that night, by the way. I'm not driving that night. I can't drive anyway, but like I'm just saying, like if we ever do that in the future, we would have to have a designated driver. But I really want to try sake. I want to try sake so bad, so much. I bet they are, Mark. I so bet they are. I bet they are. Literally. Yeah. Da-dunch. But honestly, I really do need a drink, honestly, though. For sure. Like, my God. Because it's been that stressful. That's how stressful it's been. The last time I had a drink was when I went to the movies and I went to go see Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. Oh wait, no, sorry, it was Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. My bad. That's what we went to go see in the theaters. And then so it was like me and my mom, and then we had to sit next to a couple like the whole time. I felt so uncomfortable, so I was leaning towards my mom like the whole time. So I was like sitting like this because I felt so uncomfortable. And I'm like, I'm happy for them. I'm just like, it's not their fault. I mean, if his girlfriend was sitting next to me, that would be a different thing. But like, it was him, and then she was on the other side, so it's like, I felt so uncomfortable. It's stupid, but like I did. I like duh. I don't know why. It did make me feel uncomfortable. Like uh it's probably because of like the experience that I had at work. So like I think I told you guys about like the chicken tender story when a guy and his girlfriend came in, they ordered from me. She was giving me the eyes cuz I was making complete eye contact with her boyfriend trying to order from him, and like it's fucking ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I'm sorry for the swear. It's ridiculous. She was so mad at me, but like I read the thing to him like 10 times before I set the order back and before I pressed the money button. And I got irritated because I messed up and I couldn't go back and I couldn't fix it. So they thought that I was giving them attitude when in reality I wasn't, because I was upset and I kind of explained it to them. They apologized to me. Well, he did. He was smiling and apologizing to me like crazy. And I'm like, and I apologized back, obviously, because I made the mistake. I couldn't change anything. He says it right after I press a button. And there's not anything I can do after that. There isn't. And then, like, she was like mad at me like the whole time. She was giving me like the death glare. And I didn't do anything besides talk to her partner who was trying to order from me. So how is that my fault? So like from her body language, I could already tell like, and then even after that, she was watching me the whole time, giving me a whole death stare while I was trying to work and get stuff done. And like I would look at her and we would gain eye contact. And her boyfriend was watching me the whole time too, so that probably irritated her even more. I'm like, I didn't do anything wrong. I'm just doing my job. Do you think I want your boyfriend or something? No. No. Bruh. And then it was like a whole long ass review after that. And like I did what like I did my job. I messed up. I did. But like I didn't bruh. Don't apologize to me and then act all fake and then later on just give us like a bad review. And then my boss had to take me to the back and talk to me about it too. He did believe me though, but like again, there's not much that I could do. He just wanted tenders, um, and then a drink. And I tried to fix it, and I asked. So sometimes my boss gets mad at me because I'm trying to make sure, and then he also tells me to just make sure. But also it's hard when we're busy at the same time, so there is going to be accidents. So like at the same time, like I understand it, so I have to keep getting people in, so like I get it. But like at the same time, because we were busy at that point, and then I told my favorite person about it. He read it and he was like, "Yeah, that's BS." I was like, I know it is. And then my boss asked me if it was if it was my work best friend. I'm like, no, that was not her, because my work best friend, she has black hair now because she dyed her hair, and also originally her natural hair is blonde. So I'm in, and it said petite girl with red hair. I have reddish hair. My hair is still partially red because of the hair dye. I haven't gotten rid of it yet. So I'm like, I just thought it was funny. I love my boss though. He's hilarious sometimes. But he works 90 hours a week. So I mean like the poor dude needs a nap. Literally. But I'm just saying like, and then I was irritated the rest of my shift. It was a good thing that my work sister came in and I was able to calm down eventually because I was working with her afterward. So if it wasn't for her, like the whole shift would have been way different, and it's not fun. Yay! I'm getting better at it. It has like the little droplets, but it's not as bad as earlier. Yay! Yay! And yeah, people are strange, Mark. People are strange. 100%. Like I fully agree, bro. I fully agree. 100%. Ugh. And then also I have to get ready. I have to take a whole bunch of stuff and donate it also because I want to get like new clothes. I want to change my wardrobe. And then also we have too much clothes in this house. It's a nightmare. I legitimately cannot keep my room clean. And then especially not recently, I haven't had time to even fold any of the clothes in general. It sucks. So, like I don't even know. Yeah, high five, Mark. Boop. High five. Bleh, literally. And plus, again, if nobody really knew that I'm a Naruto fan, this is one of my phone cases. So yeah. I did have the choice to get Naruto, but I got Sasuke, obviously. Like I got. Oh yeah, because that reminds me. So like, there's like a little keychain of the Sharingan that Alex, my sister's boyfriend, found for me, and I made it into a necklace. I have no clue where that is, but I miss that thing. I wore that a lot back in the day. I don't even know where it is anymore. Um, but I don't know. I lost it, and he found it when he was working at Rocky's Hardware. It was on the floor, or like he found it on the side of the road when he was walking to work one day. He washed it up and then he gave it to me. And then it was supposed to be like it was a part of a keychain, but I made it into a necklace. So like I wore that every day, almost every day since he got it for me back in like high school because I loved that thing so much. There were days where I didn't wear it too, but like I wore it like crazy because like again, I love Naruto so much. Like that's one of my favorite animes of all time. Like I and it also had the Uchiha crest on the other side, so I could be able to flip it around, so I could wear it either way. It was like one of the prettiest things ever. Plus, I also remember like when my dad got me what do they call that? I forget what it's called, but it's hold on, let me show you guys like an example of it. I gotta go on like at do I still have Etsy on my phone? Oh no, I don't. What? Oh, I must have gotten rid of it. Okay, maybe I can look it up on eBay. Hold on. Um, Brad, no, 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 no! Don't allow. I didn't mean to. Wrong button. Oh God, hold on. It's a certain kind of jewelry. Jesus, I forgot what it's called. Ugh. I don't even know how they make it, but it was super. It was super pretty. He got it for me years ago, and it was a circle pendant of a flower with the back background, and it had beautiful colors. It's it's a it's hard to explain. Hold on. I can find it. Oh, is okay. So something like this, but it's not this. So like as example, it looks similar to like this design. Hold on. It looks similar to that design, but it's not that. So it's like I can't even pronounce that. That's what sucks. But like that's what I mean. It was so pretty. Maybe I can. It was so pretty. I wore that. I was literally gonna glue that to my neck permanently. I'm not joking. So it's like a pendant like this, as an example. So like that. Do you see how pretty that is? And then I had a ring that I gave to Sarah that was kind of it was similar to like that, but it's not because it was a big flower. But it kind of looks like that. So like it is and it doesn't. But there was one on Etsy that looked almost exactly like it, and I was looking for hours to see if I could find one. Um, they're so pretty. They're so pretty. Let me see. There was one, but it was a smaller version of that. I don't know where it went, but it looked kind of closer to this one though. But it's not like that. But this is on eBay, and I loved that thing so much. Or it's like that one. But, like, as an example, I loved that pendant so much. Again, I was gonna glue that thing to my neck. I wore that almost every day since he got that for me when I was 12. I like I know I was 12 because I was in 5th grade that birthday, and he gave it to me at Debbie Wong's on that birthday because I used to go to Debbie Wong's for my birthday because I love Chinese food. I love Japanese food. I love Asian food in general. So it's just like that was one of the last good things that he's ever giving me as a gift in general, besides like that beanie. But like he also had like a beautiful key necklace as well. He gave to my sister on that same night as on my birthday. So like we were able to choose. I have no idea where that key necklace is either. We lost that one first. And then when my mom's minivan got totaled, so when her minivan got totaled, and then we ended up with the RAV4, I lost that necklace in that car, that van. And then I found it again and I was wearing it practically everywhere and then I lost it again. And I don't know where that necklace is. And I forgot about it is as its existence for the longest time. And I love that type of jewelry because it's just so beautiful. It's so beautiful. And like I don't even know because like my mom has like a container that also reminds me of that necklace too. That she got years ago. It's a container and it's beautiful. It has like it's made out of porcelain and it has like the cute cap for it and like it reminds me of the vase that Blanche was like obsessed with in that one like Golden Girls episode where Rose shot the vase and it broke. And then I don't think we ever saw that vase again. I don't know. Or she got like a new one. I don't know. But that was a funny episode though. But that's a beautiful vase in my opinion. But it's also funny because like Sophia's like trying to grab the pieces and also hide the pieces. And she's like, "Oh, I love that vase. That vase is so beautiful." Because she's trying to help Blanche feel better that it got broken. But also at the same time, she doesn't like it and she thinks that it's ugly. But it's funny because of how Sophia is, and I feel like I am like the spirit animal of Sophia, honestly. So I love the Golden Girls though. But yeah, the Golden Girls is the best. I watched all the way through on Disney Plus multiple times. I'm actually currently watching it, like not now, but I am looking at the TV. But like I have watched it a lot recently because I've been stressed out, and I love Sophia, Dorothy. I love Blanche, and I love Rose. But honestly, I feel like I am Dorothy and Sophia at the same time. That's just me. If you know me well, you would agree with that. For everybody who knows me in person, you'd agree that I'm both Dorothy and Sophia at the same time. God, Jesus. I finally feel awake though, thank God to the monster. But it's also watered down because of the ice cubes. Um but yeah, I loved that necklace and I don't know whatever happened to it. So rest in peace. I think I've talked about that necklace a couple times actually. Because sometimes my brain forgets that it exists, but it also hurts me a lot that I lost it. Because if I did have it, I would wear that thing every single day and I will be buried with that necklace. I don't care what anybody says. I will be buried with that necklace. And I do like wearing other necklaces. I do love this one that I got like, you know, yesterday. Because it's a cute little gothic necklace. Cute little dragon. On a cross on the cross. But like ultimately that would probably be the main necklace that I'll always wear. And I don't want to and I will never wear it to work because I do not want to lose it. And then I also don't want to get like milkshake stuff all over it. So like yeah, that's fun. And not fun. Uh but like those necklaces, those pendants are so beautiful and I always appreciate like pieces of jewelry of that like that too. They also have rings on like Etsy too. Those are so beautiful. All like that type of jewelry is so beautiful and it's so creative because of all the colors. I think the reason why I love that so much, like that type of jewelry, is because of the color pops that they use, and it's just so different and it's timeless compared to like modern jewelry. Oh my god, I have so much to talk about modern jewelry. Holy Jesus. Yeah, cuz modern jewelry has lost the art of beauty in my opinion because all of it's the same design over and over and over. That's why I love vintage jewelry. Not only that, but like it's made a lot better than it is now because everything is just so flimsy. So like why, you know? Hi. Hi. You okay? Do you know that mommy's stressed out? Is that why you're coming over here? Come here. Ugh. She knows when I get stressed out. That's why she comes over here. You're an emotional support animal. Did you know that? You help keep me sane. Thank you. Honestly, if she did not live here with me, I would be insane. I would be insane. What are you? Your existence is special. And you're so cute. She's a sass though. You are a sass. Even to me and my mom, she's definitely a sass. Your nails are going into my leg. I love you though. Meow. Okay, go this way. Okay. Ow. Yeah, she checks in every once in a while. Meow. Plus, also, but yeah, so yeah, back to that. So, modern jewelry, because oh my god, yeah, because me and my ex friends from like high school, right? We used to talk about wedding rings, engagement rings all the time, what we wanted, what we didn't like. Majority of the ones that they would pick out practically all look almost identical. And I couldn't bring myself to tell them that. I'm like, it's pretty, but like, they would get offended every single time. I'm like, it's not, they look identical. The only difference is either the color or that silver versus gold, or it's like a little bit of difference with the gem size or where they're placed. And the fact that I would notice is straight up insane. But like I've always kind of been obsessed with jewelry, and I'm very opinionated with jewelry. Um, cause like my mom and my sister know because I'll spend hours at like a Kay's Jewelers or whatever, just looking at the jewelry, and then people would think that I'm going to go buy it. No, I just want to look at them, and I like to compare and contrast. I don't. This is why people can't bring me anywhere. Like I like doing that. It's weird. Okay? It's weird. It's something that I like doing. So it's kind of like it's similar to like how like when I go to the beach, right? I walk around with sometimes I don't even bring a bag. Like I'm dropping rocks and seashells all the time everywhere cuz I'm holding so much in my hands. I got tiny little hands. And I want to bring everything with me. Cuz like trust me, my family gets mad at me every time that they bring me to the beach. And I'm like, if it makes you that bad, why bring me? Like, why bring me when you know that I'm gonna do that? I've gotten better. Like Jesus Christ, I used to bring so much home that like the car would be like off kilter because of the extra weight because of our beach stuff as well as like the rocks in general. I can't believe it. But like no, so like I would be so hyper focused on looking and grabbing and taking stuff. But sometimes I'm just satisfied with just making like a whole pile that I want to bring home and then just not bring it home. I don't know why I'm like that. It's just something that I have to do almost every time I go to the beach or like every time I go to like the river, every time I go to the beach. I don't know why. It's just something I have to do. I'm like a beaver, but with rocks, but except when I'm like, oh, looking at moving water. I'm not like, nope, that can't happen. I'm just like, I don't know. It's kind of like rock with Legos, Lego rocks or whatever, where I have to like build formations. I don't know why it's satisfying to me, but it is. And then I don't know, cause like for rings, right? Because me and Megan went to the fair yesterday, the Big E. I was also looking and comparing and contrasting, not like verbally, but like what my eyes and my brain. Like I would stand there for hours looking at rings, and like I would know what I want, but they wouldn't have it. But I'm trying to look for something at least similar to what I want. So like there was a couple rings that reminded me of my mom's class ring. So I since my mom is a size 10 in rings, I wanted to get her one that was similar to that because her class ring does not fit her finger, and I make it into a necklace for both me or her to wear it. She lets me wear it, by the way. Does not fit my hands. Obviously, I have to put it on a necklace. So, and I like to do that with my ring sometimes. So, like a lot of people like to make rings into necklaces. See what I mean? Different causes like curiosity. It makes you more interesting. And therefore, with the designs, I prefer the vintage designs versus the newer ones because there's more thought put into them. You see what I mean? When there's only something in the center, something simple can work, but you have to make it so that it works. Like as example, there's a ring that I got years ago that I wanted to wear for my prom because I didn't have any like real jewelry of my own. Most of it's costume jewelry. This is a costume jewelry necklace right here. This isn't real. Uh it's real metal, but like the gems are not real as example. So like I didn't have like I wanted to be able to have something real, so I had a necklace that matched a ring. And then every time I wear that ring out, it's a size 7. I am not a size 7 ring. So every time go like that, we flies, it flies. They fly off my hand because I got tiny little fingers. I got tiny little fingers. So like I was able to have it on myself so it didn't fall out, but I have so anyway, so every time I wear it, people are like, "Oh, who's the lucky guy?" I'm like, "What are you talking about?" They're like, "The ring. Is that your wedding ring?" I'm like, "What? Do I look married to you?" I'm like, honestly, I mean, technically, it's not an engagement ring, so it kind of does look like one. Um, people think it's engagement ring too, or some people think it's a wedding ring. I'm like, it's like, it's a beautiful ring. So like you have the center clear topaz in the middle, and then you have like the little rhinestones, and then it's the band which is both gold and silver. So like and then it's an interesting design. Even on the back when you flip it over, it has a little cool design there too. Just like when you flip over the necklace that I wear every once in a while, I'll show you guys as an example because I have it over here. But like, hold on, because this is also clear topaz, and then you can see the design choice. See that clear as day. And then you turn around as this design. Not all jewelers have that design. I got these at Walmart, by the way. And then the ring matches this perfectly. It's not a set. It's not a set. I'm just good at choosing things, I guess. And I wear this necklace every once in a while, but I don't want to wear it out all the time because this is very special, and I wore this to prom. So like this is like the only real jewelry that I have that is not fake, besides the ring. And then the other ring that I have and then my mom's class ring is real too. That's real amethyst. It's her birthstone. My school didn't have a class ring, so like I wanted one, but they didn't give those out. Hi. Aw. You can tell that I'm stressed out. Even though I don't look stressed out. Thank you. I love you too, bye. Meow, meow, meow. Down plus you just want attention, huh? Yeah. Yeah. You're cute. Oh, thank you for the kisses. Okay. Yeah, Robert. Yeah, I agree with that, bro. No, I have not had time to. I don't even know where I don't know where my wire cutters are. I have 2 of them. Don't know where they are. I listen, when I mean I really have to clean my house, I do clean my house. I'm not saying I don't, but, like, there's times where I don't have time, and then in certain area like, it's somewhere in the house. It's somewhere in the house. I just don't know. I have to look through everything, honestly. That's what I mean by, like, it's somewhere it's either somewhere in this room or it's somewhere in my room. I don't even know anymore. I don't even know. Chunky doodle butt. I know you too. Meow, meow, meow. You're getting your moo moo hair everywhere. And you'd be sad. See? She's sassy. Ow, ow, ow. Ow. Can you release me, please? Hey. Thank you. You're cute, though. Ow. Do not release the nails on my back. Thank you. That did hurt, though. Her nails go through these. No, this is a Green Day shirt. It's like a quote from. This isn't the first time I wore this. I just don't wear the shirt a lot, and also I have a lot of loosey hair on me. I have to wash this like 10 times before I get the cat hair off, honestly. But no, it's a Green Day shirt. This is Green Day on the back. It's from one of their songs. I saw this at like Hot Topic, and I got it like I don't even know. Bless you. Mwah. Bless you. You sneezed. Bless you. And you're gonna make me sneeze. No, I know, because like every time I do buy a new wire cutter, my mom is like, you have them at home. I'm like, I don't know where they are. I have the loop tool over there. I don't have the wire cutters, therefore I can't make any more jewelry. And then not only that, like nobody really buys any. But then again, also at the same time, I don't really have it set up to like. I mean, I could set up like an eBay shop. That's easier. Because I was trying to set up Etsy and it wasn't working, so maybe I have to do it off of eBay. So like you guys can just buy like the wrap jewelry or whatever that way, I guess. Not that you guys would buy any. I'm just saying like some people will like it, other people don't. Like a lot of people when I was doing the tag sale, like not this year, definitely not this year. The year before last year, I was doing it with my aunts. A lot of people actually really liked my designs and they were asking if I did custom. So I'm like, some people do actually like my work. There's some that are just bad because I'm rusty. I haven't done it in a while. So like at the same time, I do have a loop tool. I don't use it. I prefer just to use my fingers to wrap everything. And then depending on the wire, it's tough. So I have thick copper wire and then I have the aluminum wire, which is the one that I normally use. So, I mean, it is what it is, but I have so many rocks that I can use for jewelry. I just don't have the wire cutters. So, yeah. That's why I haven't even worn any of my pieces in general recently, but I like some of the ones that I've done. So, and plus I like doing it. So like whenever I don't have too much money to do for like birthday gifts and stuff, I like to make some pieces specifically for my inner circle. So like it is easier and also they're not easy to break. Hint 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 hint. Well, these ones aren't because the chain might break, but the aluminum the wire is not. I haven't done it in a long time, Mark. So you haven't seen any of my pieces like in a long time. Yeah. I kind of want a shirt from my favorite album of theirs because it has my favorite song of all time, which is "Basket Case," which is a song by Green Day, and which is funny because my favorite person is like because I told them that like um I have a favorite. My favorite song ever is from Green Day. Oh, he's like, "Oh, is it American Idiot?" I'm like, "No." He's like, "Oh, is it Holiday?" And I'm like, "No." And then Um, he also asked if it was When I Come Around, which I love that song too, but like I was like, no, it's Basket Case. It's Basket Case. Because I found it on like on my dad's old iPod, and he had it on there. He also had Dracula by Rob Zombie on there too. But like I was too afraid to listen to that as a kid because like I don't know, like the poster for it was scary to me at that time period, which is funny. But I love Basket Case and I've loved it since I was a kid. So that song. But yeah, thank you, Mark, because you haven't seen my jewelry pieces because I haven't popped them out in a minute. Like, and I'm talking about like recently. Like again, a lot of them I could have wrapped them differently. Even my mom's like, "Well, you could have done it like this." I'm like, "You try, you try, get your fingers cut up and stuff. Like you try." It's funny, but like, but I understand her standpoint because I do try it a different way. But again, I haven't done it in a long time, so there's some that are better than others because I don't like it when the wire is like sticking out. So like you'd get cut up. So like that's not the point. So sometimes I have to try to cut the wire as far as I can so nobody can feel it. But it's also for a way where it doesn't unravel and stuff. So that's happened a lot of time too. So I have to unwrap it and then rewrap it, which sometimes is hard because the amount of wire, I guess. Either way, um, I'm able to make it work. So yeah. Um, I've done videos about it on my other channel, but I have done videos on it here. But they're on the YouTube Shorts. It's not like a full video. They didn't get that much views, so I had to stop making those videos. So like that's why. Like that's what I mean. But I will start doing them again at some point. But I don't like doing like a YouTube video unless like right, Megan, if you're still here, because I do want to teach Megan how to do the wrapping so that she can be able to do it for herself because her and her mom are they have their own jewelry company too. So I want to be able to help them out in that way, and I kind of want to teach them how to do the wire wrapping. I like to do it my own way instead of learning about it on, you know, YouTube because like I can learn that way and I also can't like people have to be like right next to me instructing me like physically in person on how to do stuff like that because otherwise I'm not gonna it's not it's not how it works. It's not. Like that's also why it was hard for me to do college because I was doing it online, not in person. But even when I did go in person, actually no, the witchcraft history class was good though, but still. I have no idea what that is. Yes, Robert, I know. I was talking about Megan. I figured that you're still here. I know it's intense. I'm gonna take these off. Okay, you are still here. Because every time Megan does come over, I always ask her, "Oh, do you want to learn how to do wrapping, the wire wrapping?" Which I still can't do without the wire cutters anyway. But like, I can teach her how to wrap, but I can't teach her how to cut the wire yet because I don't know where the wire cutters are. Because there's a whole time where I couldn't find the scissors, so I used the wire cutters to take the tags off of stuff. So like that's what I used. So yeah. Sometimes I use my knife and I go like that um to the tags too. But I don't like doing that because sometimes depending on how you hold it, you can do it perfectly and other times you can't. So it can like if you do it a certain way, because with how things are made now, if you're taking off, as example, tag, it'll actually rip the hole or rip a hole or just rip whatever it is. So like cuz that kind of happened with my first Hellfire shirt and that's the only one that I have and I got it from Hot Topic. And I got that one on sale cuz it was on clearance. But I might have to order another one off of online because like the hole scares me. So I'm scared to like wear it and wash it because it's such a thin fabric that it's just going to keep getting bigger. So it's terrifying. Um but yeah, no, I'm getting tired again. Ha 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 ha. But I still love the dipper hat. I'm gonna try to wear this in my next video. So I hope it's me gallivanting into the woods. Because I still want to do that vlog of us, hiking in that trail in Stafford Springs. The trail behind the abandoned high school. I call it abandoned high school, but the last thing it was a middle school before it went it went down kind of. People like that TikTok that I made about that place is blowing up again. So people are like they're commenting on it now. I'm like, "Oh, so I'm learning new stuff about it. So like it's just funny how it's like blowing up now. So like the edit that I did of me in Guilford, the cemetery for the audio, that video is blowing up now too. It's like over 600 views. Um so I don't know why it's blowing up. It just is. It's just a random background video that me and my mom did, and I didn't cut off the end because she was supposed to cut it when I was standing in the middle there. But she didn't. She kept going, and then you can see my mom's finger in the corner. It's beautiful. It's beautiful, but I'm just saying, like, again, I've been stressed out a lot recently, so it sucks. So like, it is nice to talk to you guys again, even though everybody isn't here. But it's nice for everybody to pop in, talk, and then disappear. So I mean, it does mean a lot, though. So yay, you know. So yeah, even though technically I kind of forced Megan to be here though, just because I sent her the link to the live stream. So ha 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 ha. But it's funny how you guys are all like in the number regions here. Yeah, again, I'm trying to be online as much as possible with like posting and stuff, but it's also been hard because of my mental health in general. So like at the same time, I'm just very tired. Um, because I've been wanting to paint my nails for a long time, and I just finally was able to do that today. So, and then not only that, my hair is kind of growing back. So, like in the next couple videos, my hair is going to be a little bit shorter than this. So, my hair is just starting to grow back finally, and then I have to cut it again. So, enjoy this while it lasts, guys. Jesus, because it's gonna get short again after like a bit. So, you know. I mean, it is what it is, but like I want to get back into doing the wrapping jewelry, but like I also don't know if I'm gonna have time anymore. But even if I do, I want to go out somewhere and do it instead. So yeah, exactly. Yeah. Enjoy it while it lasts, because my hair is probably gonna go back to being like this short again. Probably like not that, but like just above my jawline. So like it's starting to like grow. Like it's to my shoulders now. Not the front, but like in the middle here and in the back is like to my shoulders. But the front strands were cut a little bit shorter than everything else. So like it's kind of like a little layer thing in a way. Cuz if you notice on one side, it's not like they're all cut at an angle. So they're not all growing back the same way. Either way, it still looks good, I guess. But I mean, I'm enjoying the hair length again. But it's hard for me to maintain my hair because it's starting to get like frizzy now. So like even after I wash it, it's still frizzing up, but it's because of the damage from the hair dye. So it will definitely go away once I chop off all the dye. My work best friend, she suggested, she's like, "Oh, you should shave your head. Do a pixie cut." And then I'm like, you do realize that like that will drive our boss crazy because he literally had a heart attack when I cut it. It wasn't a pixie cut, obviously, but I cut it very short after having long hair for a while. He, yeah, the poor dude had a heart attack. and he was on my butt about my hair being short for like the longest time. Honestly, he's happy that's growing back, but it's so funny. Um, but I don't. She's like, "You look good with a pixie cut." I'm like, "Yes and no. I don't want to go like that far. Plus, if I wanted to, I can literally put my hair all the way to one side, and a lot of people think that like I'm, you know, like because my hair is very thin. So as you guys can kind of see, like that, like right here. People a lot of the time when I flip my hair all the way on the side, even though it looks like messy because I'm not using a brush. Hold on. When I try to put my hair all the way on one side, people already think that I shaved my head. So it's not like working right now because I need like more hair. But like my point is like my hair is so thin that it looks like I shaved my head. So whenever I have it like this, people think that I shaved my head. Yeah, they think that I shaved part of my head. Even my sister's like, "Oh my god, did you shave your head?" you know? Like, no, I didn't. It's because I have thin hair. And normally I do like my hair being flipped on one side. But I also like to part my hair too. So, but it's also because like it messes up my hair. Cause like I'm practically partially bald. I am. I'm partially bald. I don't have hair. I don't have hair. So, and then I had to wash my hair because when I was getting sick, it splashed back to my face. So I think I got some in my hair. So I had to wash my hair again. So I washed my hair twice in one day. Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna walk around like this now. I'm gonna walk around like this now. I have no face. I have no face. I'm just cousin it. Jesus. But yeah, so like, cause I also used to flip my hair to cover one side of my face, and my grandmother would always move it out of my face. She's like, "You got such a beautiful face, don't hide it," and then I would just go back to hiding it. Cause I went through that too, and honestly, I still feel like that now anyway. So just like cover my face. But I also have concealer, so I might be using concealer to cover my freckles and everything. So like my face will finally look normal. And then a lot of people will probably not think that is me. They're probably gonna be like imposter, which would be hilarious. But yeah, because not everybody loves freckles. Plus, I also I have acne a lot, and I just want to cover it up, kind of. I have a stress pimple growing like down here, like right there. That's perfect. That's very perfect. Like literally. It's not fun. It is not fun at all. You know? Hey, maybe next live stream I'll probably go out and do a live stream at a location. I still have to get my stand fixed because it won't stay in one spot. So I would have to be very careful with it. So otherwise, you guys are going to just flop down or flop backwards. We'll see. I do have my little one, so I'd have to prop you up somewhere, I guess. So we'll see. Oh my. Oh my, Robert. My sister snapped me. My sister snapped me earlier. Beautiful. Beautiful. But yeah, it was nice seeing you guys. I'll let you guys go. I gotta go. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out, guys. Have a good rest of your night. Go to sleep, everybody. I'm just kidding. It's 7 o'clock for us. So for me and Megan's timeline, so it's not that late. Excuse me. Yep. Bye guys.